Yo, yo, yo. Today we're gonna watch a Diamond 1 play, and you're gonna watch it from my POV. So, this is my car, and my teammate is Diamond 1, and I'm gonna coach him from my point of view because I think that's also some useful information that you guys watching might need. So, let's go. Diamond 1. That's good. Really good that you're going for the ball. Now you should, in this situation, when you like going for an aerial and kind of booming, shooting or touching the ball and giving the ball away. What you need to do is quickly, the moment you land, if you can, you should be able to land in a position that you're able to drive back to the net as possible. But if you're in this position right now, you should just use power slide and turn your joystick to right and kind of get away from the play. Because first of all, you don't have boost, and second of all, uh, the player who is going to be slowest to this ball right now, you see that these people are jumping for it, but the slowest player here is actually you. Even me or I can jump up and take that aerial faster than you because of your boost and your position. And when you're in this position, you can't see anything. You're staying underneath the ball, and you're standing. You can't see your opponents. You can't see your teammate. So in those kind of scenarios, you should mostly just leave the ball so that we don't get any double commit or you getting dribbled or passing it to the opponents, but mainly because you just took a touch and gave the ball away, like you created a distance from the ball and you, which is now making this ball closer to everyone else on the field. So here you need to challenge the ball, like because you see me rotating. If someone or if your teammate is flipping back like I did, this is signalizing to you that I'm rotating back. It's safe for you to go for the ball. That's why I'm flipping. I'm kind of getting away from the play. I'm trying to come as fast as possible back to our goal and protect our net. So you need to challenge this ball. So right now, this guy jumped for the ball. He missed it. And when he jumps and whiffs the ball, it's going to be either a 50-50 between you and the last man on their team, or you're going to gain free position. Most likely, you're going to gain for uh, you're going to gain position because you should be closer to this ball than his last man, but I think you were driving a little bit slow here without boosting. And when you're in this position, you need to go for the ball. You need to challenge. I don't know, like you start to rotate. The moment that I see that you are rotating, you're making me kind of need. I need to cut rotation right here because I'm understanding that you're trying to shadow defend, and we don't want two players shadow defending. So since I'm last man, I can do that right now in this position, but you need to challenge. One of us needs to challenge the ball. The best option is that you should have to challenge, but since you have turned your car in this position right now, it's no use for you to challenge this ball. So you kind of now we're kind of switching position, which is actually not a good idea. This is like we're giving these people too much time, and we have just given them free ball and position over the ball. And now, as you can see, like I'm seeing you turning again. I'm trying to go for the ball again, so I don't want to double commit. I don't want to mess you up. So I'm trying to rotate according to what you're doing, but you should have just got out of the play since you're hesitating too much with trying to going for a 50 here. So if you're first man, you need to go for the ball. So since you didn't go, you're gonna do an awkward touch here because you're driving kind of back and taking an aerial where you need to fly a little bit backwards. Well, I would have a much better position to save this, so it would have been much safer if you had just gone for the ball And as you can see, they are shooting this ball from here. Like, this is too close. They were standing way too far. But since you were hesitating, and then I kind of started to hesitate not to leave the goal open, we actually let these people come close to us and have a way more difficult shot on us. And now it's going to get awkward. As you can see, this was, of course, a good save of you, but this situation wouldn't have happened if you had gone for the ball when the ball was right here, because then I would have had a way easier save. So here you should follow this ball. This is like, as you can see, the distance between me and the ball is kind of too high or too far away, so this should have been your ball, but I see you on my screen and I can see that the distance between you and this guy is a little bit longer than me and this guy. So therefore, I'm going to go for it again. Just trying to challenge or make him give away the ball. It's good that you're trying stuff, like you are trying to double touch. That's good. So here, like, in this situation, you should not go for this boost. What you need to do is follow these small mini pads. There are mini pads in the middle, or you can follow those who are a little bit on the side of the middle. You need to get back as soon as possible so that I can safely challenge. But I see that you are low on boost and you're choosing to go for this boost, which is like, it's just gonna make everything slower, and me as a teammate need to adapt to that and buy you even more time. So my job now is to buy you time to get back. But if you're going for this boost, I need to kind of delay everything more, and they're gonna get more pressure, higher chance of them scoring. So you'll see me like fake challenging. I'm not gonna go for this. I want a fake challenge and play it safe. This is good. Yeah, that's good. Really good that you went for a challenge. I don't understand. Like, you don't want to go for this ball. Like you can see now, you're too far away from this guy and you're too far away from the ball, and you just went for the ball. Your job now is just to drive straight like this into the nets. You see the net is there, so you want to drive to your net, which is like down here. And you can clearly see that I'm challenging. It seems like you're double committing here. I can't see why you would do that because this guy is obviously closer to the ball. This is the guy who's the closest. Then comes me. The reason I'm challenging is because I just want him to give away the ball. He needs to give away the ball so that you can pick up the ball. I think you went for the boost. Yeah, you went for the boost. And this is like I said, when you're going for this boost, you're just delaying everything. You know, you're gonna be way much slower. So obviously he missed the shot on target, but as you can see, we're giving these people free position. Like, this is an open net right here because you're out of position and you're going for the boost. If you had draw like just straight down, and even if they had shot on target, you would be more likely to save it than you going for this boost and delaying everything and giving these the opponents free pressure, you know. I don't know. Let's see. I had to find a replay. Oh my god. There it is. Yeah, this is really good that you're just standing there and not doing anything. That's good. so that you kind of have like some awareness that if you try to go for the ball and miss, just let your teammates take it. This is good. So far, so good, bro. Nice. So you want to be fast. That's that was a good kickoff. Um, yeah, I see you like cheat on kickoff, and that's good. So here, that's fine. What you're doing right now? I'm trying to challenge, and here like the problem is there are two players here, and I'm here, and these people, both of them can touch this ball, but I'm taking a risk here. I think you're playing a little bit too far away. Like if you go back to the replay, so if you look here, this guy is flipping this way, and this guy is driving this way, and that's why I'm going for this. Normally I would not go for it because I can kind of see him being closer. I see this guy is closer, but I know that it's not a threat. Even if I miss this ball, it's not a threat because where can he shoot? He's going to shoot on the wall and it's going to bounce off the wall and gets to you. This guy can't do anything based on where he's positioning himself. So that's why I'm going for this stupid 50 that I'm losing. So I would expect you to stay closer based on these players. I understand that this is not a threat, but now it's a threat because I think you were playing a little bit too far. So here you can kind of see that I'm rotating, I'm flipping. I know normally you're kind of doing the right thing by not going for it, but in this situation you're too close to the ball. So your job here would be to mess up the play, backflip, or do something just to make sure that they lose position so that I can gain position. You gotta help me with that. You're too close to the ball, but I know that it's hard for you to see me from your point of view. You can't see me. You're probably just seeing the ball if you have an on ball cam. So I can understand that you didn't do it. It's kind of a good decision making, but also like if you're so close to the ball, your teammate is not going to take the risk. He's going to wait for you to come back. So I want you to come back in a safe place before I go. So as you see here, like I have 100 boosts. I'm saving up the boost that is there for you because I saw you had 0. So I'm kind of letting you take the boost, you know. So in this situation, if you see your teammate on the wall, you want to stay on the ground. And you want to stay on the goal line and as far to the left or the right, depending on the situation. Here I would stay like close to this and this like goal line here on your net. But it seems like you were driving a little bit forward. And the issue with driving forward is that you're gonna need a much quicker reaction time, and that's gonna be a more difficult save. And you're not gonna save from all the angles if you're staying in the middle. So, but I think maybe you were trying to carrying it, but you kind of, if you realize that your car is like this, um, you're more than likely going to mess up this ball than to gain position. It's better to just drive away. You know, you should just trust that your teammate is there. But now you're trying to gain position while staying under it, and it's starting to be a messy situation. And when you're having ball cam in this position, when you're forward in front of the ball, you can't see your opponents here. So some of the opponents may come and just shoot this straight in the goal. So that's why I kind of need to take this away, but I'm still waiting. I'm still respecting you for what you're doing, and But the issue with you delaying the time here is that this guy got this boost right here. So if you have played this or left the ball or just shot the ball right here so I could follow quicker, I would have gotten the boost. And it's not that I need that boost, but this guy would have been zero boost, you know. And this guy is too close. I could have scored an open net. So this is so right now in this situation, I would say you should not go for it because number one, I'm too low on boost. Number two, I'm trying to mess up for this guy. Like, who's the closest to the ball? Is it me or you? And that's of course me and this guy. So the only time I'm gonna go for the ball is if I'm not the closest and if I can go back. If you go for this ball and let's say you whiff this ball, am I able to save this ball if it's shot on target? No, I'm not able to save this shot. Are you able to save this shot from your position, or if you fake challenge like this? Yeah, you are. So if I were you, I would either just stay, break, or grab like this and get back. Wait for this guy to give the ball away from you, and of course I'm going to help you with that. But I saw you going for it, so I didn't want to double commit. But as I said, you did win a 50, but if it was unlucky that you didn't win it, it would have gone really bad. And if you look here, like he was closer to the ball, so he could have just dribbled. He had a more chance of actually dribbling you than you or of winning this 50 because he was staying too close to the ball. Whoever is closest to the ball has a higher chance of winning the ball, you know. But as I said, you were lucky here, so it's fine. So here I'm going to buy time for you, and now I see you have rotated fast enough. So here you should try to challenge the ball. So now you can see like the ball is bouncing almost like 2 times, and no one of us is challenging. So the moment when you saw me fucking up is the moment that I'm gonna rotate. Like that's the moment when I should rotate and you should go for the ball. This is cool. So right now you should come closer. That seems good. I'm trying to go for a flip reset. I failed, and I'm gonna rotate back. I'm not gonna go for the ball again. So again, this is your ball. You have like, I think you have probably like 60, 70 boost that you just used to go back to that boost. And the one thing is that I'm low on boost. You actually do have boost. You don't need this boost, but by you taking this, you kind of putting me in a bad position with low boost. But the worst thing is that the ball is free. You should challenge or fake challenge or something with the ball because it's your ball now. So this boost belongs to me because I'm rotating back from the play. So now it's like both of us shadowing. We don't want that. So because both of us are shadowing, I need to cut rotation here and try to challenge. You see, like everything is getting awkward. And if you do that, like your teammate is more likely to gonna get fucked up, then he will score. But here I was actually almost lucky. Here I'm expecting you to be somewhere here, around here and follow this ball. That's why I'm not going to go for the ball. I'm trying to dodge the ball, and I'm seeing you there. And I didn't see you anywhere when I was driving in front of this. So it seems like you either went for this boost, but you don't have boost. So I don't know. I don't know what you're doing there when you should have been like here. So, so because of that, I need to cut rotation again. Go for the ball. This is good, really good. This is good, really good, really good. That's good, bro. Yeah, here is like, I wanted you to challenge, but I'm understanding that you're not there. I can't see you on the screen, so I'm going for it again. You need to challenge this because the moment I'm respawning, I will be able to save this. Come on, that's good. So, like, when you're messing up the air dribble like this, what I want you to do is turn your car down and boost down. That's the fastest way to get down. And try to land like that. Just boost down. And try to be more positioned like this in case this guy wins the ball. If you saw that this guy was staying with his back turned to the ball, then I would say this is a perfect play what you're doing right now. If you read that it's a weird situation. But if you just took the risk here because it seems like a free ball, and let's say this guy was facing the ball, then I would say this decision you're doing right now would probably, I think you would probably be beaten. So have that in mind. Just look for these opponents. I don't know what you were thinking, but anyways, this was a good decision from you based on the situation. But if they have their car towards our goal, this guy could have easily scored it. It is good, really good, nice. Yo, so this is like Diamond One. I saw this is a Diamond One player. I saw a lot of good things that you were doing. I would say you played like Diamond rank, of course, and those mistakes that I saw was mostly that you were depending too much on this boost. I saw that there were some scenarios where you had either 50 boost or you had like above 50 boost and you still went for this big boost pad instead of challenging. And I also saw that there were some times when you were shadow defending as first man, which you should not do. It's fine to like fake challenge and stuff like that, but you don't want to like shadow defend all the way because you're giving away position. So if you're first man, you need to stay close to the ball, and your job is to make them give away the ball either to me or that you win a 50. So that's the only two options you have. And other than that, I think that yeah, just try to play faster. I'm understanding. It seems like you are kind of probably you've been playing a lot in diamond rank, and you get, of course, shitty teammates who can't save balls and stuff. So you're trying to take the role of first man, last man. Like you're trying to be both at the same time. But as you saw in the replay, it just puts your teammate off in a bad position. Uh, and what happens is that you're going to do worse saves, and overall, the decision of your team is going to be worse than if you actually just trust your teammate. I know it's hard, like, you're going to get shit teammates, but you need to trust them. If they're staying in the goal, it's better for you to trust them and the opponent score than you trying to be the second hero trying to save the day. Because when you're trying to save the day, and even if you succeed, you're actually just cutting off your teammate, and you're also giving away position. So the opponents are more likely to score on you if you do that. So have that in mind. If you are first man, you don't want to think about your net, but if you're last man, you want to think about your net. So I would say this boost pad is the first thing that kind of messed up your gameplay, and the second was like you trying to defend this more than you actually needed because you had a teammate. So I think that if you had played more in the position you were, I would say we would have won this game way more easily because I saw that you had good mechanics, you were playing fast, and I liked the way you played. It was way better than a lot of other Diamond 1 players. So I'm not worried about your play style, but it was more about your decision making that is maybe keeping you in a lower rank. So I hope you watch this video. you try to do something about it. I hope that you'll reach. I'm, I can guarantee you're gonna reach Diamond 2 in no time, and even Diamond 3. I can tell you, like, in 1 month from now, you're gonna get Diamond 3, bro. Thanks for watching.